got the mic on.
You should have the good stuff.
I do. How's it going? I'm trying to put this microphone on. Sorry. I forgot to put it on before we started. How's it going? How's it going? We got a pod, y'all. We got a pod, finally. We got a pod. Do y'all get the sound now? Can y'all hear anything? Put a 1 in the chat if you actually hear us better now. You can hear us? Okay, good. All right, all right. What's up? What's up? We got Juan in the house. What's up, Juan?
What up, Juan?
Hey, YOLO. Hey, Smoot. Our daughter's on here too. Hey, Maggie, Keisha H. Just want to make sure I got everybody because the chat is rolling up and we're leaning back. Hold on. Put your microphone on.
Y'all see she trying to choke me. Y'all see she trying to
Ain't
choke me.
nobody trying to choke you.
Y'all see she trying to choke me.
Ain't nobody. You
Last
got
day
to
was-
yell. Stop yelling.
She trying to choke me. She trying to choke me. She want some chips.
We finally got a pod. We came over here about what was it, 2 hours ago? Hour and a half ago. And of course the upper pods are taking up. Matter of fact, there's other family still over there. They've been in there forever. Look like they just came from, not just now, but then they came from the beach, the pool or whatever, and they up there just chilling. Laid out like it's their room. Go to the room. Go to the room. They over there, they sleep. Then we had to take one of the pods downstairs, which was fine, you know. Said, getting that life insurance check early. Who getting a life insurance check early? Ain't nobody trying to choke you. Anyway, how you doing? Was it, Elkie? How you doing, Elkie? Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. I'm just gonna call you EJ. How you doing? Can I call you that? Said maybe they have an interior room. This is their balcony. Well, yes, that could be it. That could be it. They probably like, yeah, nah, we don't want to be in the room. You're exactly right. I'm gonna move this a little closer, y'all, so then that way I can see y'all a little better. But we finally got a pod during the day. I'm happy that we can get up here during the day. Of course, it's the last day of the cruise. The last day. You always find all the good stuff and stuff that you couldn't do on the last day. Most of the people are off the ship at Coco Cay. We're not going to do that because we've been to Coco Cay a few times. So we're not going. Plus I'll be at Coco Cay again once we get on the Star. So yeah, definitely. But how y'all doing today? We really just wanted to come up here and tell y'all about the pod and stuff and a little bit about our trip so far. You said that was you the last 2 weeks,
Well,
Keisha?
let me say a little something before we get way down the road. It's something about the pods that are magical because I found out what it is. So when you stop by the beach and get that warm towel, soon as we got in the pod, we went in the pod 15 minutes for I put a warm towel across somebody's leg and
Why you yelling?
and the thing about it is you can see the picture later.
Yes, I did fall asleep. I was looking on my phone, chilling, and you get relaxed. We had literally just ate. We had just ate, so the belly was full. Your boy was falling asleep too for a little
No,
bit.
no, no.
Your
No, no,
eye
no, no,
did
no,
close
no.
for a
No,
second.
it did not.
Yes, it did.
I was watching Versus, the replay of No Limit versus Cash Money. I just finished watching.
Okay.
So that's what Timmy was doing.
Hold on, they want to see the pod, honey.
Yeah, give him a tour of the pod.
Okay, hold on a second. Timmy gonna give y'all a tour. Here, honey. Get up and show it to him.
As we can see, you got the Sparrow entrance to come up, but this is the forward part of the ship. So you see the dome, see all our water out there. So there's the bow of the ship right down at the corner. But this is the spot to be at night when this boat is moving and all you see is going into the darkness. But as we can see, the queen is laying over there comfortable in the pod, but you see the elevation of the pod, how it's elevated over everything else. So you got your own little private area. Now technically the pod is for 2 couples, or I get a good minimum of
8
4
people.
8 people. But it's hard to share the pod when you got somebody up here with their feet in the couch, stretched out sleep. And you see that's the other pod over there. Those end have been there over there since the cave baths. All right, and back to Tanya.
Look, there go them heifers that been up there the whole time. Look at them. They just coming up resurrected. We finally got our pod, y'all. And this was actually the pod that we had during the evening. Now the evening time is always easy to get a pod at night, because the pod at night, everybody's watching shows, doing other stuff. They only come here because you can't see out the water. It's lights in here, a lot of high like LED fluorescent lights, but you can't see out at the water. So most people are not sitting up here, unless they, I don't know, doing something they ain't got no business doing. But anyway, yes, there's outlets. There's 1, 2, 3, 3 converter outlets, like the international ones where you can plug in if you have a adapter.
Laptop or something.
If you know, I'm talking about the type of plug.
Yes.
International plug that you can put an adapter in to make it what you want. 3 US plugs, and 3 USBs and 3 USCs. So this pod, now some pods are bigger, like the other pod that we showed you, that family coming out. That one over there seats like 16, 15 people, because it looks like 2, well, no, not quite 2. I would say maybe 12 to 14 over there. 12 people, because that pod's bigger than this one.
Right.
So it's almost like every 4 seats is an outlet. That's how they seem to have it here. So in this pod, we seat, well, it says 8. I'm counting the cushions that a booty can go on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 cushions, and it's 1, 2, and 3. So I guess, I don't know, every 2.5 cushions, they or every 3 cushions, they give you one of each: USC, USB converter, and US plug. So not bad. So, I guess if you were like working from the ship, you can come up here and peacefully work. You get the view, maybe get some drinks, and maybe even some food that can be brought to you, because the waiters and waitresses do come to the pod to find out if you want something to drink. I don't know if they give you food or not, but they definitely gonna give you some drinks. But I did see the last people that were up here, they did have food that they were taking back down. So that's how that is.
Well, you right across from the Aquadome Market, so you just a step away to go get you whatever you want to eat. But my cup of tea to this right here is the pods are built for more than 2 people. So my thing is, if you experience Icon or Star and you want to be in a pod, I would say if you come up and somebody's up here napping on the couch and everything, just go on up there and sit up there with them. Eventually they'll get the picture
Yeah,
and
they'll
they'll
get up.
move. They'll get up and move.
They'll
You
get
know,
up.
because like I said, it's not a single. It's not built for two people. It's built to share.
Mm.
But people just get selfish and they get up here and to keep other people from coming up. If you see somebody laying up here sleeping, you don't want to impose. But that's what Timmy beg to differ. Because I come up here and sit up here and get my drink on.
With other people up there. He did invite some other people that did come up here to see if anybody was up here. And TJ was like, oh, come on, come on. Now, internally, me, I was like, now, you know I'm about to go live. I don't need them people up here. Anyway, what's up, Siobhan and Brandon? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank you for being here. Said they really are rather cool, hiding and relaxing spots. They are. They're very cool. They are somewhat secluded too. Yes, they are. Let me see. Is there cameras up here?
Yes, behind us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's cameras over here, so folks shouldn't be doing nothing. They don't have no business. Halea said, excellent napping spot. Don't worry, you'll get a chance to sleep on some when we go on the Star later on, Halea. Let me see. Ask they butts to move over. Excuse me. Well, that's what TJ said. What's up, C? How's it going? Thank you. Ace. Halloween. Yeah, happy Halloween, everyone. Our drinks are just coming. You can sit those there. Thank you. Maggie says, has Timmy gotten any more gifts? Thank you. Any more gifts sent to the room? No, we have not seen any more after we got the milestone thingy. There was nothing there last night or this morning. So, yes, YOLO cameras are everywhere. Price of being married to an extrovert. Yeah, Halea, I know your daddy's an extrovert because I'm sure I am not. Unless I really know you, that's a different story. Let me see. Ace said, can I get a blue jacket?
There we go.
I'm trying to promote my channel. What blue jacket?
Thank you, ma'am.
What blue jacket, Ace? Who are you talking to? What cruise line are you at? The Icon, Royal Caribbean, the Icon of the Seas. Ace, that's where we are. What blue jacket are you in reference to? Let me see. Danny. What's up, Danny? How's it going? How's everything? How's everything? How did that interview go? Hopefully everything went well. I need to go back. I'm very bad about checking my Facebook Messenger. So if you did send like how the outcome was in there, I apologize. I need to go ahead and get over there on Facebook a little more often because I noticed that a lot of people, I do get messages and stuff on there. How you doing, Regina? How's it going? Good afternoon to you as well. Ace said, okay, Royal Caribbean, I see. Do you have access with soda? What do you mean? Like, no, we did not get the drink package on this trip. I actually have a casino. I got this through a casino offer. So we do get free drinks in the casino, which allows us not to have to get the drink package. But we actually didn't stop. We didn't only drink in the casino. So we will be doing a video on whether it's worth getting the drink package or not. So we didn't stop our drinking or limit our drinking just because we had the casino offer. We drunk at the other locations as well. So more to come on that. Good, just got out of work, relaxing in PJs and got the job. Woo woo! Congratulations, Danny. Congratulations. So proud of you. What's up, Edna? How you doing? Thanks for being in here. He said, I'm staying away from casinos. As you may know, I stopped gambling since 2020. Okay, look, hey, that's all right. If you know, if gambling is not the thing for you, that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Congratulations to Danny. I was drinking a espresso martini from the Ryan Bean Bar. over there earlier when we first joined the live. Now it is happy hour time between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. So we got $6 margaritas for the next 2 hours. So we've been taking advantage of that. And they actually made this one real good. This don't taste like the cheap pre-made ones either. They're actually pretty good. I have to say that. What's up, Bill? How's it going? Thank you for being here. Aren't y'all still on the Mardi Gras, aren't you? Or are y'all off now? I think y'all still on there, right? Because y'all just came back from Barcelona not too long ago. So I know y'all on there. What ports are y'all going to? Bill, Keisha. I don't remember. I don't think I saw a tree in here. What ports did y'all go to? Or are y'all scheduled to go to on the Mardi Gras? Danny Dizzle, supporter, congrats. That's Maggie. Ace said, I wish you a very happy Halloween to you both. Happy Halloween to you as well, Ace. And about that, anybody have any plans for Halloween tonight? Anybody going to a party? Anybody dressing up? I'm talking about like fully dress up.
Anybody gonna get some treats from them tricks?
Gina said. NCL Aqua Observation Lounge was our spot. There was a bar and they served afternoon snacks. Oh yeah, I would definitely be there. That sort of remind me like on the back of Virgin Voyages at the dock. They serve drinks and they got appetizers. I'm talking about like the shrimp and the chicken kebabs on the sticks and all kinds of stuff. Let me see, a quick quiz today. Let me see. Kalea said, we're supposed to have a quiz today, but so many TAs were absent, so we all got hundreds on our quiz for today. Okay. Well, congratulations on that, on your quiz. Okay. Do your thing, Lele. Back home now. Okay. Look, did you get your sea legs back, Bill? That was a long trip, y'all. How long was y'all gone for? Wasn't y'all gone for like 14, 16 days, I think?
Ooh, that's too long.
That's a long. Well, Bill went on when he went over there. No. This was a transatlantic. Yes, it was from Barcelona. But where do you and your son go, Bill? Y'all went to, was it Hawaii or was it Japan? Which one was it? I'm trying to remember because didn't you do both at one time? That's probably why I'm getting them mixed up. But the most recent long one, you were gone 28 days, I think it was, honey.
Yeah, that's strong. 28
days he was gone. I was like, ooh, I don't know how you do it, Bill. Can anyone drop my link? Ace, all you gotta do is put, for those of you who have a channel, go ahead and put #spirits in the chat and it will drop the link for you. You don't have to be a mod or anybody, Ace. Nightbot will drop it for you. Just do #spirits with an S at the end and it will drop it for you. What's up, Paul? How you doing? I know I missed somebody. How's it going? Thanks for being here. No treats from tricks, Paul said. No treats from tricks.
Now, you know we're doing a government shutdown. Now, them daggone, they real cheap now, $40. $40. That's what I've been seeing all on Facebook.
Lord
posts.
have mercy.
They were saying $40 is the going rate for today with no EBT.
You need
Get
to stop.
your trick and your treat.
Let me see. Oh, okay. So you said Tree is doing the transatlantic and now doing back-to-back on Mardi Gras. Okay. So I thought, okay, Bill. Thanks, Maggie. I thought, because I know Bill and Keisha was on trip with them, so I thought they were all doing everything. So, okay, so you just on the Barcelona one. Okay, got it. Thanks, Maggie. Yola said no plans, ordering in, giving out candy. Dylan went to her friend to trick or treat. Don't Halea, don't you have a party tonight or something with your friends? I hope so. Get out and go do something. Let me see. Danny said, I've been working there almost a month now. I was doing carts and bagging, but just doing bagging because pushing the carts hurt my back. So not doing carts anymore because of osteoporosis. to keep my back. I know that's right. That's right, Danny. Take care of yourself. Don't let that job kill you. He said, I'm on my way to 6,200. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, y'all. Well, when Ace drops his, go ahead and connect with Ace. Check out the content, and make sure if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button for Ace, as well as subscribe. Let's get him to 6,200. I'm pushing 3,000 myself, Ace. So congratulations on 6,200. I'm not even halfway there just yet. A few of us dressed up at work today. I wore a poodle skirt. Okay. You wore a poodle, okay, a poodle skirt like for like so you was dressed up like the 50s, or a poodle skirt meaning like you was dressed up like a poodle. Which one was? Bill said Japan. Yep. Him and son, and they did the Delta One pod seats.
What it is?
Over in first class. And he said, "Are you having fun on your cruise, Mr. Bill?" Danny, I think he said he was home now, but I believe that they did have fun. Paul said all is well. All right, folks dropping their links. Connect with everybody, everyone. Had a great time. Tricks on discount. Paul said tricks on discount.
That's right.
Alea said that was last Saturday. You didn't go nowhere last Saturday.
Yes, it was. Yes, you did. It was last Saturday.
Where was I at last Saturday?
With me. Getting on this boat. Getting ready to get on this boat.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, so it was 2 Saturdays. I knew one of these Saturdays. Why y'all go so early? I mean, Halloween is tonight. I would have thought you would have been doing something this weekend. What's up, TJ? How you doing? Look, aren't you on the Carnival? Was it the Radiance? Is that the name of it? I think when I saw your short, I think that was the name of it. Try to remember what it was. Aren't you on the ship right now too? You've been staying gone too. You've been back to back to back to back to back. I think there's been like back to back, side by sides, back to back, side by side. Now that's crazy. You didn't have to say that. Didn't have to say what, Hale? I went on a transatlantic cruise with Celebrity, and I felt outnumbered. I know how you feel. Look, I tell you what, it's just like going on the Carnival Conquest on one of those casino sailings, and I can tell you those.
The Goldest.
I felt outnumbered too, even though I'm in my 50s. It was like folks that was in there like grandpa age and up, because I guess most people who are working, unless they work totally remote and can just be wherever, whenever they want to, usually they can't get off for that long, so they don't go. So, but at times when I have PTO or whatever, very seldom can I get long days off too. So I totally get it. TJ said, "Hey, honey."
What up, fam?
Random, what time is it for you? Over here, we on Eastern Standard Time.
4:38.
4:38 over here, Brandon. Thank you for being here. That's a new name that I've seen. Thanks for watching. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, please. I see, on my end, I see 16 watching. Is it 16 or 15? But the like buttons, it's not mathing. Let me see, in the 50s. Yes, in the 50s. I like Princess cruises better. Okay, Ace. So, I've never been on Princess, so I'm not going to judge it. I'm just going to say that there are some cruises that depends on what you're going for. If you're going to only just relax and stuff like that, and that's just the type of cruising you want to do, something low-key, mellow type thing, I hear that's the cruise to go on. With me, I need some water. I need a lot of music, all kinds of music. I want to relax. I want to eat. I want to drink. And I also want to have the option to turn up if I want to. And so I just need to make sure that there's an option where I can go to be able to have fun, and listen to all kinds of music. Look, so now you got a child over here, across over here.
Mother done
Now
told her don't
over
do it
there,
due time, and
trying to
she's steady
do,
on it.
trying
Ain't gonna
to
fall down them
do
steps.
gymnastic shit. And when she fall down them steps, then she gonna be trying to sue Carnival. I mean,
Roy.
Royal. See what I'm saying? Just hard headed. Just hard
Mother
headed.
told her 4 times, and she's still gonna sit right there
And
and
she's
look at
still
her.
doing it.
And
Look,
still
look,
doing
she's
it.
still doing it now. Look at her. Let
Don't
me
worry,
see.
they got cameras
Hold
up
on,
here.
hold on. I
Sooner
know
or later,
exactly. Hold on.
one of the people gonna come up and say something to
Let
her.
me see if she come back and do that. Y'all see her in the pod over there? And the mama's like, no, you better not do that. But she's good now, I guess. Oh, hold on. Where's she going? Where's she going? Look, 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 look. Look, 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 look. She knows she ain't supposed to do it. She hard-headed. Look at it. What I tell y'all? See what I mean? Now I'm gonna take it off the child. I just wanted to show that to y'all. So I'm gonna put it this way. I recorded that a little bit because you can't really see her face. But I can tell you this. If she busts her tail up there, I'm posting it to let folk know she asked for it. That's all I got to say. Uh, Paul says he loves Princess too. TJ said we're heading to Ensenada today. Okay, all right. Well, we're at Coco Cay today, but we didn't get off the ship. Is she about to do it again? Okay, no, she going down the steps. TJ been look now she doing down the steps, but now she's trying to do it on the steps, down the steps. And then she looking because she hard headed. Look, you know what? Just kids is just bad. They bad. They hard headed. Now if her mama get up there and whoop her tail, then she'd be wrong, right? Then she'd be wrong. I know, right, Paul? That's all TJ been doing is traveling. Paul is asking, what is your favorite princess class ship, Ace? I like the Royal class. Paul said Sky Princess. TJ said, yup. Then he said, TJ, say I just got off Sky Princess in May. Beautiful ship. Have you heard Don's family vacation? I know this. I know his channel. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Thank you so much, Maggie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Paul said there are princess ships that have clubs and they have different types of bands on princess ships. See, and it doesn't necessarily have to have a club. I just want at least a band, like for instance, yesterday, well, Royal Caribbean we've been doing like for this, since this was the second time on ICON, there was a lot of stuff that we'd done already. So we took this opportunity to do some of the things on the ship that we didn't get a chance to do last time. So we did shows, and just, made sure we participated and observed a lot of the activities they had on the ship. One of the things I can tell y'all, they had a show band. Let me tell y'all something. That show band is the bomb. Do you hear me? They played everything. They played a lot of the disco type music, R&B music, Broadway music, pop music, rock music, everything. And then they also last night was in Lou's Jazz Lounge. And in Lou's Jazz Lounge, they did a segment in reference to Earth, Wind, and Fire, Tower Power, Stevie Wonder, all those types of songs. And when I say they was rocking it, they were rocking it. You'll see it in the vlog. But it was off the chain. That was like, that live music was where you get up and dance and sing along and do everything. And that's what I mean. Turn up isn't always just at the club, but just enjoying the music so much to make you want to sing and just have fun and maybe dance a little bit. They also had Bolero always has good entertainment in Bolero. Live, that's where they play a lot of the Latin music. They have trivia in there, dance lessons and everything. That live Latin music was off the chain. It was like whether you knew how to cha-cha or merengue or whatever, and if you didn't, you would have got up there and tried yourself. That's just how good they were. And people was up there, honey. Some of those folks was up there just twirling and the cha-cha-ing and everything. just doing anything to the music. It was off the chain. I love it. Paul said, "Is that the solarium?" Well, Icon doesn't have a solarium. Icon has the Overlook. So you can say it's like the solarium, but there's no pool over here. There is an adult area that is like the pool, but that's called the Hideaway. And then they also have the swim up bar, which is called Swim and Tonic. So that is all adults 18 and up only in the swim up bar pool area. But there's like a pool on and the jacuzzis is only 18 and up. So there is, think of this, the Icon in the middle of the ship is children stuff, and at the ends on each side you have the adults only area. That's one of the things I don't really like about the Icon, is that you got to walk through the children's area both ways just to get to your adult area. Just doesn't make sense. But you might as well say yes, this is their solarium but without the pool. And then the other side, you have the pool minus the solarium, if that makes sense, for the adults. Where was the band? In the theater? Both. So YOLO, so show the band. Was it showing the band?
Mm-hmm.
Or show the band? What was the name of the I was trying to think of the name of the segment that they call it, but I think it's showing the band. That was in the Royal Theater. That was the big theater, and they performed. It was a big, huge. It was Royal Caribbean's orchestra. So that is the orchestra that plays on all of their live Broadway shows that they have on the ship, in addition to performing throughout the ship. You get the violinists play, the drum majors and the bass players and the strings and the horns and the brass and all of those. I can't name all of them, and the guitars and the pianos and keyboards. They all play there, and since they play all there, and they all play there, but I can tell you that the music is awesome. I'm talking about opera. I'm talking about what's the name of the Carnegie Hall. I'm talking about the creme de la creme of orchestra. I mean, it just felt like I was back home in New York, going to Lincoln Center and going to the Broadway shows. That's the level of entertainment that Royal Caribbean was giving with their orchestra. Yes, most definitely. So that was both. They were in the theater all around the ship, and you catch them at Lou's Jazz Lounge. Yep. Let me see. They have different type of bands on there. Yes, they have great singers. Oh, and in the Empire Supper Lounge, you have to do the Empire Supper Lounge experience. You really do. If you don't do it on the Icon, make sure you do it on the Star. From what I understand, here on Icon, it was New York themed, but then they have the same concept, but it's Chicago themed on the Star. But either way, go enjoy yourself. They have, this one was what, 5-course meals?
8.
Instead of 7. Oh, you're right. It was 8-course meals, 5 cocktails, but they had Moet. They just kept pouring the Moet every time. It didn't even get. It didn't even get empty. It was just half full, and they just kept pouring and pouring and pouring. You had to stop them. You had to say, okay, no more, because you're bringing me cocktails and you're pouring champagne. We were lit and full at the same time.
Yes.
The singer was great. The pianist and the bass player was off the chain. It was wonderful, wonderful. And they sung all of, like, the ambiance was like the New York vibe of their music. So your Frank Sinatras and all of that type of music is what they were basically playing. Let me see. I just saw it. Thanks, about to do the same. Okay. Reminds me of the music on another of their ships I sailed this year. I'm pretty sure Royal Caribbean got some talented folks. I'm talking about dancing, singing, instrument playing, acting, all of that. Can't wait. I wanted to do it last time, but we opted out and I regretted it. Trust me, It's worth it, but I would not waste it with someone that you don't feel is really going to enjoy it because it can be a little pricey. 169, yes. Plan for 169 because I haven't seen it any less than 169. And I believe that when you're on the ship, you're going to pay $200, 199 basically. It just goes down by 30 bucks. But yeah, whew, that was our day. I'm mad because it's the last day. But what I am gonna do, let me see what time it is. 4:50. We don't have any primary dinner plans for this evening, so we'll probably figure out what we're gonna do. But in terms of late night snacks, like their buffet, unlike the Celebrity, where you could go in the Celebrity into their buffet and they have like a little section with like quickly, you can make a salad, you get some chicken nuggets, you get hot dogs, you can get stuff that you can, French fries, things that you can pick up. On here, buffet is closed after dinner's over. The only place you can go to get late night snacks or anything is either delivered to your room service. Sorrento's closes at 3 a.m. And
Aquadome up here.
oh yeah, the Aquadome Market. Sorry, they close at 3 o'clock as well. That's over here, the Aquadome Market. They have like those little stations. You can either get like a Mediterranean type salad or wraps, some macaroni and so forth. Macaroni and I forgot what the other ones were because I barely spent any time in the Aquadome um, area to eat. Actually, I only got maybe one Mediterranean salad from there, like a little Greek salad almost. Um, and the Pearl Cafe, which is right the upper level from the promenade where the big Pearl is. Y'all can keep the Pearl Cafe. Now I don't know. Some of y'all say
Trash.
y'all may like it. It ain't no way. It's just not for me. It's not for me. What they serve, I don't know. They call themselves potato salad, and nobody's saying it has to be Southern potato salad, but the potato salad that was up there, we got it,
Trash.
and it was like
Trash.
chunks of undercooked potatoes with some lettuce in it and some mayonnaise and some. I said, oh no, y'all can keep this. This got to go. They had those little finger sandwiches, little, and I'm talking about little finger sandwiches and stuff. So unless they upgraded their menu, we didn't even bother to go back over there. But we gonna check it. We gonna check it tonight, and we'll let you know if it's still trash. But it was trash the last time we was on here, and that's pretty much
Hefty.
it.
Hefty.
Exactly. What is your next trip after this? The Star. The Star that is in December, and it's me and our daughter are going. Timmy's gonna be home. Timmy won't be with me on that trip. It'll be me and my daughter. So I will be vlogging some of the Star. It's gonna be interesting traveling with my fellow Virgo daughter. So hopefully she'll pep up just a little bit for me. I'm gonna give her introvert time or whatever. You get two introverts together, you know,
Clash.
both of us can't be introverts. We got to be doing something. But we will be getting off the ship because she hasn't been. Now, are they? Wait, is it still going to? I forgot where the Star was going.
Same place this itinerary
Was it
was.
St. Thomas and St. Martin? Okay,
Yes.
so she already been there, so she might just enjoy the ship, but she might want to get off of Coco Cay. So it's up to her. But she's is look at her mom and daughter time with the sunglass
I
emoji.
would say this. Shout out to Royal for one thing. They got this happy hour thing going on. They need to add more to happy hour. But margaritas for $6 is a win, especially if you wasn't a drink package connoisseur. And definitely, I would say I think that's big ups to them because the last time we was on the Icon, it was no happy hour. So that's something new that I noticed.
Let me see. The planner has it for once. Okay, you got that. What is your next trip? Yes, so that's my next trip. Hello, I'm Romanian. Hello, AS. How are you doing?
Hello.
Welcome in. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate you watching. Yolo said mason jar is a hit or miss. Definitely depends on when you go and what you order. Yes, mason jar is it. Now, we've been on mason jar, all of us, our daughter as well. We've been to mason jar on the Wonder of the Seas. We've been on mason jar on what's the other one, honey? One Utopia of the
Utopia.
Seas.
Yes.
Those are the two ships that we've been on that had the
The
mason
mason jar.
jar. The first time we went on One of the Seas, I did a bar crawl on One of the Seas. If any of y'all, I'm actually going to attach some of my bar crawl videos from earlier, from last year. I've done bar crawls on all of the Royal Caribbean ships I've been on, any cruise that I've been on. I've done bar crawls to give you an idea of all of their signature cocktails at each of the bars. So if you like it, you'll enjoy it. Let's see, everybody's saying hello to AS. Welcome in. Alea saying mom and daughter time. You an introvert, Tanya? Yes, I am. But the difference between I'm a mature introvert. When I need to be an extrovert, I do it because otherwise I would be very boring. So I have to make sure I step out of my comfort zone sometimes. And so another thing is I'm a extra, what you call it, an extroverted introvert. So basically, if I get to know you and am comfortable talking with you, then you'll see the extrovert in me. You'll see what you see on the camera because I know I have to what?
And I don't have no problems talking to anybody.
Yes, that's
if you
true.
trash, I'll let you know by the end of the night. Trash, I ain't gonna talk to you no more.
Well, unlike my husband, what I do is I like to observe people and talk with them first before I start sharing and start doing certain things because that's just how I am.
I don't have that problem.
And I regroup, I replenish my energy by having quiet and not talking, not thinking, not anything. So I retreat when I need to recharge. That's the difference between an introvert and an extrovert. And being shy or speaking up and all that type of stuff is no, but I have the capacity to be amongst extroverts, but the only difference is I may have to recharge my battery a little more often the more I'm around extroverted individuals because they require you to be just as energetic as they are so you can keep up with what's going on. That just means that don't wake me up for breakfast because I'm recuperating from what I had to do yesterday. And that gives me some time. Or if I know it's going to be a certain amount of time, I'll definitely make sure I charge my battery up with some backup battery. So that way I can last throughout the whole time. But then after that, most people will tell you, oh, yeah, we all have fun. We did this, we did this, we did this. But then Tanya go ghost for about a week or two afterwards because that's Tanya recharging. So, yes, I am an introvert. Hubby's a definition of relaxation or recharging only means for him that he's not working. But that doesn't mean that he's going to stop and sit down. That's just who he is. He likes that. So,
Direction.
what's up, JJ Adventures? How you doing? How's it going? And thank you for being a member. Oh, be looking out for your, wait, did you fill out the new member form? I don't think you did. I need you to fill out the new membership form. I know I had to remind some members. I have about 23 members that have yet to fill out that new member form, but I can't send you anything if I don't have your information. So unless you just don't mind. If you don't mind and you're like, I don't need my welcome gift, I'm not arguing with you. But thank you so much for being a member. ET got a serious question for Big Bro.
Run it.
Okay. Let's see. Everybody saying hello to Yellow. Danny saying Jan. Food is decent and the sweet tea is decently sweet. Oh, she's talking about the mason jar. Did the Loch Ness Monster ask you for $350? What? What is you talking about? The hell are they talking about? ET, you funny. I like your vibe. I like your vibe. Did the Loch Ness Monster ask you for $3.50? Don't know how to take that question, ET. You got to make some sense. You can make some jokes, but I'm going to need you to let us at least be able to relate to it. Ambivert? What you call an ambivert? What's an ambivert, Halea? Yolo said, that's me. On the computer, I will type all day. In person, it takes me a minute to open up. JJ said, we booked another cruise for next May to Alaska and 2027 on Unhinged. We're going to be on Unhinged because Timmy and Liz share a birthday date. So that's Timmy's birthday trip that year. So we will definitely be on there.
Unhinged.
JJ said, you need to send it to me. Is it on your YouTube channel? It is. If you go under the membership tab, when you go on my channel, you'll see it. It's actually very recent, actually. I think it's probably 3 posts down. You'll see thank you for becoming a member. And it has the actual link. I had posted the link on there about a week or 2 ago. And then I had to repost it because the old link was broken. So I had to fix it and repost it. So it's up there. Hey, Jan. Oh, yes. I got you, JJ. It's Jan. Welcome in, Jan. I have to keep saying your name often. That way I'll remember. Tell me what you need from me to fill out the form. On the form, actually, it asks you like your name, meaning your first name, last name, your channel name, your channel anniversary, your birth date. Not the full year. I just need the date, like the month and the date. Your mailing address, whether it's a PO box or whatever, because that's the only way I can. If I send anything out to my members, that's the only way for me to do so. It asks you what are some of your hobbies, things that you like. And the reason why I ask that is because there's times, and I don't do this isn't all the time, but sometimes if I'm somewhere and I know that some of my members like certain things and I think that it would be a real nice trinket for them, sometimes I just pick stuff up and I send it to them. It's not, it's not anything that's formal. It's not like it'll happen all the time because I don't give gifts just to say I gave a gift. I give gift to me that means something because that's the way I like it. But that's basically what I use that information for. And if you don't feel comfortable giving out your mailing address, hey, thank you for the support in that way. And then I'll just continue to say thank you and to give you all the other perks that's included. Ambivert is what you described you are. You can adapt based on the situation, whether to be an introvert or extrovert. Well, I disagree with that though. Like, introvert or extrovert is how you replenish your energy. So you get people who need, in order for them to be able to continue, to continue doing what they're doing, they need, if you're an introvert, you need alone time. You need less stimulation, nobody talking to you, nobody bothering you, no nothing. You need to retreat in order to regroup. Extroverts, they get their energy from other people. Introverts get their energy from themselves. So that's the difference. So being shy and not being shy, or being outgoing or being shy, are two different things than extrovert or introvert. Let's see, Diplomatico Reserve, ooh, yes, was included in NCL drink package. On MSC, it was $2 extra. We meet cruising capers on NCL, Aqua, Addie, and Terry group cruise. Okay. Well, I hope y'all enjoy yourselves. Timmy and I went on their Greece cruise, their Greek Island Glow group cruise earlier this year. And that was, when did we do that? I think that was it was in June. So it wasn't really my birthday, but it was my birthday trip. NCL Aqua, Timmy did say he wanted to try it. He wanted to try it and see, how Norwegian was. So I'm curious to do NCL and MSC. Sagar, don't count views tonight, count blessings. You got many. I know you're right about that. Cigar, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for that lovely statement right there. You are exactly right. Count blessings. Jan said, I will do that. Okay. I will be on Unhinged if I get the right offer. Not paying too much as I have been on Celebration twice now. We've only been on Celebration once, and Timmy did want to go on it again. But yeah, but I'm also keeping an eye out for an offer because if so, then I'm just gonna cancel this and go ahead and book the offer piece. Jan said, okay, I understand. Liz and Scott have my mailing info, but I will get on the computer and fill it out. Okay, thank you. Ace is saying hello, that they just connected with you. YOLO, I hope you get on Unhinged. I would love to meet you. YOLO is a hoot. I just want to let everybody know she is wonderful, a wonderful person to meet with, talk with, chat with, drink with, party with, all those things. Uh-oh, they go our horn. I wonder if there's any pier runners. It's 5:06. So I saw the security boat going around, making sure I guess nobody's sneaking on the ship. Let's see. I hope so too. Anytime. I love supporting great channels. Thank you, Jan. I'm pretty sure YOLO love it too. Alaska would be our second NCL cruise, and the Unhinged will be our first time on Carnival. Really, Jan? Okay, well, that's a good first Carnival ship. That's a real good one. But let me tell y'all something. I'm curious to know. Wait, Jan said you got me at the drink part. Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. And YOLO don't know it yet. I didn't ask her yet, but I'm gonna need her to be my Sips on Ships co-host for next year when we talk about the Royal Caribbean bars, because I know she's been on a lot of them. No, she's been on a lot of them, and we just finished a Sips on Ships co-host segment with Carnival Cruise Addicts this year when we were reviewing Carnival bars on the Carnival cruise ships. So next year is going to be Royal Caribbean cruise bar reviews on their ships. So YOLO, I ain't asked you yet. You could tell me no on text if you want me to. If you want to, I just ain't asked you yet. But I'm going to ask probably one or two people if they want to do those segments with me. But yes, definitely, Jan, you will love meeting YOLO. Definitely. What's up, Bernice? How you doing? Thank you for being here. We're just about to end this live shortly, but I was about to say something and then I got sidetracked because I was reading something out the chat. Anyway, I can't remember, but it'll be all right. You all will see me again. You all will see me again. Y'all already see that Timmy, he didn't leave me. He went to go use the restroom. So he went to use the restroom, and he still got, look at his drinks he got over here. Now he greedy. And he got 2 drinks that he ain't even touched yet. Just saying, just saying. But anyway, I thank y'all for joining us. I'm a little mad that today, the last day, we disembark tomorrow morning. ICON did have a Halloween party. They had a Halloween celebration. They had a Halloween, a parade for the kids, as well as a parade for the adults' costume. There were people on here that went all out for their costumes. I did vlog some of the parade. Timmy and I was coming from the Jazz Lounge, and we thought that, before we went to the Jazz Lounge, we thought that it was the adult parade or whatever. However, when we got in there, we got off the elevators, we saw a whole crowd of people walking in, so we walked in with them thinking, maybe they came out of a show. It was a daggone kids costume parade, and so we end up walking with them. I said, oh Lord. We all in the kids parade and everything, but basically there was adults walking with the kids, of course. Um, but they had parades. It was fun. And that quest, oh my God, that adult quest. Y'all wait for the vlog. It is hilarious. You hear me? Hilarious. But anyway, um, y'all have a good day. Thank y'all so much for being on this live. Where is Timmy? I was trying to wait till Timmy come back so he can say see you later to everybody, but sounds like he didn't just have to go pay his water bill. He probably had to drop the kids off at the pool too. So anyway, thanks, Jan. Thank you, Juan. Yes, I am rested. We slept in late every morning. There was one morning, yes, we still got breakfast, which means we were out of the room at least by 11:30, about 11 o'clock to get breakfast, because after 11:30 you ain't getting but lunch. So we did get out the room in a decent hour, but we got enough sleep. We got a good 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. So yes, we did. Yolo said, waiting on my dinner. Okay, wait on your dinner. Oh God, glad you guys have fun. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Sad that it's about to end, but anyway, y'all have a good time. We'll see y'all next time. Tonight, don't forget, in the next 45 minutes, check out on my channel, Sips on Ships, with me and Carnival Cruise Addicts. That was our last segment on the cruise bars on the Carnival ship, so don't forget to tune in there. And then let me see what else we got going on. And then coming up on Tuesday, you got Tuesday Libations next week, Tuesday. But Tuesday Libation may not happen next Tuesday, because I think unless Timmy's going to go live on his own, I do have a work event that I have to be at. That's just the price that it pays, you know. But I have to be at a work event, so I don't think I'm going to be home in time for a live on Tuesday. So I'm going to try and talk Timmy into going live on his own. So if you can, go ahead and send Timmy some messages. He is on Facebook. And send him some messages and tell him y'all want him to do a live by himself to try to get him psyched up to go ahead and do one. Juan, or maybe you could come and do one with him. Go ahead, Juan, give him a text or a phone call or something. See if he'll do it if you do one with him. But I won't be home in time for that live. So anyway, see y'all next time. And in the words of Timmy, don't be trash, live your best life. Hey, Dark Theme, you're going to have to catch the replay. Thank you so much for being here. What's up, Thad and the family? How's it going? How's it going? We are actually leaving out right now, so thank you all for joining us. Those of you who missed it, hey, Etta. Those of you who missed it, go ahead and catch the replay, and we'll see you next time. Bye.